platform. All about the talk. New in the block, I like my shoe with no socks. The platform for the youth, by the youth, from the sun to the moon, we go shoot for the stars. The platform, the thought counts. We street bound, prepare yourself, but to go now. To the platform, pause, take action, don't just talk, sure. We on the platform. The platform. It's the platform.
Welcome again to another episode of The Platform with the PH. I am Bali Swantlatla and I will be your host for today. Today we will be talking about single parenting, and we have a lovely panel around us and we will be discussing this topic further. On my left side I have Setu. Setu, can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Setu and I'm a single parent.
And we have Tsietsi next to her. Tsietsi, can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Tsietsi and I'm married.
On my right, I have Bukhule. Bukhule, can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Bukhule and I'm engaged.
And we have this lovely lady here. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, Ngumakosazana Zikubu. Yes, that's me.
Okay, we are going to be talking about the causes of single parenting. We want to hear from the panel what they understand it to be and what causes parents to separate and one child being raised by one parent, by a single parent. Setu, what are your views on single parenting?
Well, I think single parenting is caused because of the misunderstanding or miscommunication between a man and a wife or a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Once they've conceived and had a baby, and you find out now that they love different things, and they sort of like lose focus, and all of their love and determination is not channeling towards this child who they brought into life. And you found out and that will sort of cause commotion, and then most of the time men will part ways, and women are left raising the kids. Most cases that I know.
Tsietsi, what would you say? You are married, so you are not a single parent, but what can you say about single parenting?
Yeah, all I can say is that single parenting is not like a good feeling for kids. It's not like a nice environment for kids to grow there. Because I'm married, but then I was raised by a single parent, so I'm talking based on my upbringing, Yeah.
You're saying you're talking from your upbringing. How was it like being raised by a single parent?
Yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but it was messed up. You have like, especially if you are a boy. I don't know about girls, like I'm not sidelining them. I'm talking about boys because obviously I'm a male. Yeah, so I would say like, obviously if you are raised by a single parent, in most cases you are raised by a mother. It's like a small percentage where you find fathers raising their own kids, So there are those issues that you have to talk to with your father, but then the father is not there. And then whenever you try and be inside the house or try to talk with your mom, they will be told, go play with other kids, are you gay or what, those kind of issues,
Okay. Bukhule, Tsietsi is saying that in most cases it's always the mother that is raising the child. What are your views on that? What is your take?
Well, he's right in a way, because I think like 90% of the single parents household are mothers, and in a way that's like a disadvantage to the boy child, and that's why some boys you find that are violent because they lack that father figure and that male role model in their life.
What is your take, Makosanan?
Okay, single parenting for me is like it differences between two people, and then they end up separating, and then having the child being raised by one parent. So Mina, I was raised by a single parent, but my dad, and it was because of my mom passed away. So he was the single parent in everything. But even before that, they had separated, and then I was raised by my mom and then by my dad. So I think it's just differences, that people end up separating, and then having the child being raised by one party and the other one not being there. So, yeah.
Sethu, you said you are a single parent, and do you think it's for the child, because now you have this child and you have to take care of this child? Do you think it is fair for a partner to abandon his responsibilities or her responsibilities because they feel like they don't want to be in a relationship and end up impacting the child?
Okay, it's not fair, ne? But I would always say, if you want to annul from any relationship, you may. But if you annul from a relationship, don't annul from being a father or having a relationship with your child. Yes, you can dump a girl or whatever, a boy, but make sure you're still there physically in your child's life, So it's not fair what happened to my child, but the circumstances were like, okay, now I have to be a single parent, and I have to be a mom, and I have to be a father, even though I know I'll never be a physical father, being a male, but I could try and fill the gap in her life and try to explain things to her. I still have to explain some things to her. I still don't know how am I going to do that, but I trust God that He will provide answers for me.
How difficult has it been ever since you found out that you were pregnant up until this point, and looking at your child's future and your future?
Lucky for me, I knew from like 8 weeks old, when I was like 8 weeks pregnant, that I was going to be a single parent. So I had a full 9 months to prepare myself mentally that, okay, I'm going to be a single parent, I'm going to be co-parenting this child with my family, with my siblings, and I sort of embraced it, and I've sort of like stepped up and tried to fix mistakes that I've done in the past, tried to become a better mom, because now I'm no longer upset to the single spring chicken anymore. I'm a mom. There's someone who's calling me a mom, and once someone is calling you a mom, that means you have a responsibility.
Yes.
A responsibility, and it's different, So I know, So those are responsibilities.
You have to get up
Sort of like an armor you have to equip yourself with. It's difficult, but it's doable. I believe so.
Because it's something that needs to be done. I know I will be putting you guys on a hot seat if I'm asking you this question, because it's going to be like you speaking on behalf of men. But what do you think is the reason behind men not taking a responsibility of being a father? Because being a father is not only being financially there, you have to be emotionally and physically there for your child, so that they have a better future. They grow up to be people in society.
Most of the case, I think it's the fear of the unknown.
For them, for males.
Them. And also for us, but the thing is with us, it's something that is attached in your belly. So even if we are tanda, you cannot run away, because it's there in your belly, and you have to give birth. And Elisha, for us women, when you have sex, it's shown when you're pregnant, but when you're a man, whether you don't have sex and if you walk around, there's no stigma. No one will know if you're a mom or you're not a mom, So it's the fear of the unknown, and I think also the selfishness, thinking, okay, I'm not ready, let me go. Forgetting that also now you see she's not ready.
Yeah.
Now she's scared. And then we'll just decide to just do my thing.
Like there are many issues based on the question that you're asking, and I'll give you like a few scenarios. Firstly, it might be pride. Like when I say pride, I might say I'm not working, and then I have a kid, but we are not staying together.
Yes.
me and the mother of the child, you know. So whenever I have to see my kid, I have that pride of like I don't feel well not seeing the kid, whereas I cannot like provide anything for the kid, you know. So it kind of like tortures other males, you know. And then secondly again, I think the mothers are using their kids to fight their relationship issues, you know, where they will like not allow fathers to take part in the upbringing of the child, you know.
How so?
Maybe like we had an argument or disagreement, me and you. Whenever I want to see the kid, you will be telling me, no, you want to see the kid but you're not buying this and this. The kid, I spend this and this on the kid. And then like now we are living in a world of social media. Maybe you saw me posting, I'm at the waterfront hanging out with the friends, and you'll be saying, you at the waterfront but umntana kana pampers, umntana kana base.
But that be a reality.
Yes. Well, don't you think that's valid enough if you are sitting somewhere and having a good time, whereas your child doesn't have?
Yeah, the thing is you don't know who's buying. You see me sitting, you don't know who's buying.
Make assumptions.
Yeah, you are
It's
assuming
even
that it's
better
me.
when you even have the courtesy of going to the waterfront. When I'm sitting at home baby feeding or breastfeeding or doing everything or kanye the romola napkin for your child when you're busy gallivanting a waterfront.
It's like,
Who's
don't you
buying?
think?
Who's buying?
I don't care, but the fact of the matter is
What
the
if I'm in a,
waterfront.
what if I'm in a
Vakamandi.
business meeting at waterfront
they're
trying to
breastfeeder.
settle the future of the child? When you just see a picture or an image on social media and you assume that I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
You do not know, and you do not even have the courtesy to call or text me and ask me what's going
The
on.
fact of we have ixesha to go a waterfront whereby umna analo ixesha uye waterfront
So-
ndihleli nomntana
So
okhalayo
you're saying I must
olandileyo.
breastfeed also?
No, take time nawe ndicingele just because waterfront ndinomama omntana ofuna i-time off come khe ndihamba ndiyobabysitter.
Said you are
Ungathi xa ukrebhile wena uswela into okwenza kungona ucinga into yoba oh I've got a child, oh probably umama omntana needs time off, let me go. Yaqonda ke ngoku?
like
No.
let's say we are not in a relationship anymore, ne? But
Yes.
we have a child, and then the child is staying with me,
Yes.
and then your boyfriend takes you out, you know, and then you start posting pics that you were at the waterfront enjoying yourself. Should I assume that you paid for all those things, or the boyfriend paid for it?
So it's not about even paying, it's about the time that when you've got
But if he
time.
does
So,
spend time with the
Yeah, I do
child,
spend
what if
time
he
with the
does
child.
spend time and then he just took time off to go to waterfront? Then what? Is he supposed to spend time with you 24/7?
Yeah.
Doesn't it all, guys, boil down to a matter of lack of communication between the two? Because the fact that I am saying my child doesn't even have diapers and you're having fun is because you never communicated that this and this is happening in my life.
do I have
Hence
to,
the
as a mom,
situation.
when Abaliso, I have to communicate and if
Yes.
Umntanakho is using diapers
Yes.
as a father, must I communicate mna? It's your duty wena uzithuthe nawe sethu umntana unawo amanapukeni no akanawo nami bani akanawo amanapukeni. This thing is 50-50.
And you know,
remember
so-
umntana ngowethu
sometimes
sobabili.
in the issue of diapers, sometimes it happens that you know that awuzubana mali, so you buy the old school.
The father.
Yeah, so you buy the old school diapers with the waterproof and stuff.
No.
And no,
Are you
then
gonna wash the waterproof?
Who's gonna watch them?
Unless
Wait.
unless you're gonna wash them, then it's fine.
Because
then
I know that I have money now. In the next 2-3 months, I will not have money.
Then
So
buy
am I
2-3
wrong?
months.
Have
So
you
be
communicated that
So-
with your the mother of the
I'm
child?
communicating by the fact that these are napkin.
So for the
If
past
you're gonna
3
watch
months,
them, if you're gonna watch them, it's
ongazobana
fine.
mali, who's gonna have money? Must I have money?
You know,
But I'm
what
giving
makes
you
this difficult,
another
ne?
solution.
Yes.
Are you
Is
gonna
the-
watch them?
is
Remember,
the
I'm
thing
full
is,
of us.
the females, they are trying to make life difficult for men. So why am I saying so?
I think
They will
men
be
try to
saying,
make life for us difficult.
Ngizombonisa lo hangiyazi yabona, and then she'll be calling you umntana kana pampers akana visa, and then you'll be asking ufuna malini yabona. She's going to exaggerate the amount yabona, because she knows that you won't be able to afford that amount, so she's going to exaggerate the amount just to get on your
The
nerve.
reason why when
or
I'm
not
always-
even that, and she's gonna call you because she knows where you work and how much you probably get paid. She's gonna call you and demanding a ridiculous amount, maybe 60 or 70% of what you're getting paid.